Hello, Bumpy McSquigums here, and it's time for another first look, this time at Sanctuary RPG Black Edition by Black Shell Games. The folks that brought you Overture, it's a game that I covered fairly recently on my Weekly Runs series. What is Sanctuary RPG Black Edition, you ask? Well, I'm going to attempt, and I do say attempt, to read the little synopsis of what the game is all about, the description. It's on GOG.com, and I actually like the description quite well, so I might sound a little weird or far away. Let's hope I'm okay here. Set in a retro ASCII art world, Sanctuary RPG is a humorous and strategic turn-based dungeon crawling adventure. Drawing heavy inspiration from both roguelikes and Japanese RPGs, the game was meticulously designed to offer a truly compelling gameplay experience, fueled with a robust action RPG-inspired combat system. So, with that, folks, I guess that pretty much covers it. ASCII is basically this art style here, where you have a bunch of just various characters off of your keyboard that design artwork, basically. And I guess these are maybe mountains. I don't know. I'm not 100% up on the ASCII art style of things, and I couldn't tell you a whole heck of a lot. Now, I played this game for, I don't know, it doesn't tell me here, about 2 hours, roughly, with one character. I actually played a little bit before that, and I reset my data. So I'm going to attempt to just hop in and have some fun with this. And let you guys come along for the ride in the first little bit, and you'll kind of get a good feel for what's up with Sanctuary RPG Black Edition. One final thing worthy of mention is that the game is on sale for the next 48 hours or so. Probably a little bit less, probably about 40 hours. It ends on, let's see, what is today? Today is Wednesday, so it'll end on Friday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Steam. I'm not sure how long the GOG.com sale is on for, but it's on sale there for 25% off as well. So, let's hop in and get started. So basically, the entire game is played by your keyboard. I'll be using my mouse occasionally to point out stuff, but essentially, that's what it is. Alright, now I played the last one as a barbarian. I think I might try the assassin. Let's see what that's all about. You are an assassin. You are an assassin, and enjoy copious amounts of dexterity. Trust in the power of your sharpened blade, and it'll take you far. You prefer to stalk in the shadows, eliminating enemies silently. Utilizing deception, cunning, and speed, you are a shadow in the night. Alright, on the screen you see it has the green X. If you hit X, you will do something there. It's like a bonus thing. If you ever notice that when you're playing through, you do that and you get events and other various things. That's actually what killed me in my original playthrough. I had an event that decided to murder my soul. Wasn't great, but you know, it is what it is. Sorry, folks, I'll probably be doing random cuts. There are people in the house right now, and distractions are aplenty. I'm going to hope I can get through the rest of this. You'll even hear stomping and noises in the background. I'm going to try to do this as seamlessly as possible, but no promises on that front. First, you take a knife, then you stab. It solves a lot of my problems. Bleeds enemies when their health drops below 50%. It's time to run around and start stabbing things with knives. Reposition enables your next attack to deal 1.5 times the damage. View detailed perks? Sure. It's always so nice when enemies miss. I really like that. You get to gain 30 magic points when dodging, or MP, an enemy attacks. Some enemies get starstruck when they realize who's killing them. Riposte will daze enemies. Don't hit the face, and I promise to make this quick. Dodging increases attack by 10%. It stacks until damage is taken. Hey, where are you looking? The show's over here. Upon a reposition, have a 20% chance to confuse enemies. And new, my hands are too fast for most people's eyes. Attacks have a 25% chance to increase combo by an additional count. A lot of this stuff isn't going to make a lot of sense. In fact, I don't think I'm going to read most of this. You guys want to see the gameplay, and I would actually probably read that on my own, but we're going to skip it. We can be a gender other than male or female. That's intriguing. Let's be an other gender. We could be tiny, we could be thin, we could be medium, muscular, or thick. Let's see what that actually has to offer. You type in the question mark, you hit enter, and it tells you right here. Tiny gives us -1 to strength. Thin gives us -1 to vitality, but both give us dexterity bonuses. Then you get strength and vitality bonuses for having muscular or thick, minus the dexterity. Or we could have medium with no change to base stats. I think I'm going to go with thin. Alright, character's name, we'll call us, Stabitsu. Stabitsu! Alright, select augment. Unfortunately, I haven't unlocked any of the additional augments. This spud doesn't do much of anything, but we are an old potato, folks. Alright, choose appearance. We'll scramble up it a bit. Let's see, what would we look like if we were an assassin or a rogue of sorts? It's more barbarian-esque. That's good enough. We'll go with that. Alright, we'll hit F to finalize. Alright, northern... Alright, so this is where we can get our best abilities. Beat Act 1 in Classic or Lunatic mode to unlock. Okay, cool. The ability to bend the mystical elements, the strength to take down enemies with force, and the endurance to withstand brutal attacks. I'm gonna go with Central Tyrael. And then here are the Central Brutes of Tyrael. We can choose any of these things to gain advantage here. Last time I went with the Jotunar, which is number 2. Dwarven inhabitants of Jotun, pain is their pleasure. Enemies also take damage when you are bleeding. Ultimate deals bonus damage to weaken enemies when HP is less than 25%. 10% chance to 10% max HP. Huh. Let's see here. When using heal... ooh, to bleed enemies. On reposition, 20% chance to... ooh, nice. I might actually go... ooh, dodge chance is passively increased. Ooh, we're going with 3. We're going with the Wispira. That is definitely for us. Alright. We are shadowy by nature. We're going to go with classic, not softcore. Alright, we will play the intro cinematic for you all right now. We thought the book would be closed for good. We thought this day would never come. I suppose I should read this stuff, huh? We were wrong. I thought I could just sit back and relax. Nope. I couldn't. Dot 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 dot. It's for dramatic effect. And several other dots. Many moons ago, there existed a mystical blade so large and so powerful. There it is, folks. Oh, that it would spell certain doom for the living if it was ever stolen. So, what do you think happened? The matron, she wanted to find this majestic sword. After years of searching, only to come up dry, the sword's hiding place was revealed in the lost pages of the Eidolon, or the Eidolon, or the Eidolon. She managed to locate the sword and pry it from the hardened stone. Alright. Wielding its great power, the matron then sought to destroy all life. There was a then there, folks. There was a then there. The game is actually quite funny. Right now, maybe not so much, but in general. Enter Cyrus, the Magnificent. There he is! He's our hero! Yeah! Yes, that's his actual name, Cyrus the Magnificent. His purpose? To banish the matron and to protect the few who remained. After the Great War, he managed to seal her away in an icy crystal. But even a mighty wizard such as Cyrus was no match for the darkness. Oh, see his eyes got all big and oh no! When the crystal shattered, the matron was freed from her prison. And I guess I hit a button? No, I don't. Okay. No one knows what became of Cyrus, not a trace of him remains. Dot, dot, dot. Some say Cyrus will come back for us. That I cannot believe. And I don't know how I ever could. Alright, well there you go, folks. Your name is Stabitsu. You are an assassin of Wispira descent. You consumed your baby twin. You currently have the strength of 2 babies. Raised by demigods, you constantly feel under pressure to lift boulders. Smacking kids with frozen celery has been your biggest regret. One to enjoy experimentation, you spend many hours mixing random chemicals. Just a minute ago, you got a wicked cramp in your leg. It's true, I actually did. A loud siren blares in the background. You instantly pass out. Suddenly, a wild potato appears and a woman is summoned from the depths. Unsure if you're in danger, you play dead. This is your story. See, not funny at all, actually. I was totally wrong in that. Hey there, I didn't mean to startle you. Please, take these items. You'll need them for the journey ahead. Run to the gate. Run to the gate. How about run to gate 16 before the rats come to steal your potatoes? You have received a heavy crate of gold pieces. Right. First try. Alright, and we get to start off with a mace. Alright, I started off with a staff my last time. I was a barbarian. What's a barbarian going to do with a stick? I mean, come on. Of course, I need daggers, I assume, or some sort of sharp, pointy objects. Mace not super useful. Item is equipped. Alright, we are amongst the Red Mountains. We must go to gate 16, so we shall do that. We'll hit 1 and head there. And oh no, it's a blue slime. A mighty blue slime is up ahead. Alright, a mighty blue slime is currently blocking your path. Blue slime is glaring menacingly at you. Alright, so let me go over a few things here. This is the enemy's HP bar. Almost always it's going to completely dwarf yours and make you look like a sissy girl. So keep that in mind. And eventually, most of the time you will see the enemy's HP number. Right now it's hidden. This is the enemy's attack damage. This is your attack damage. So you generally have less health, or I think it's been always have less health. And you always seem to have higher attacks. Now, the way the combat works in this game is you have these options down here. You have Slice, Double Strike, Backstab, and Dazing Heal. So, if you take a look, it tells you all this random stuff over here on the sides, and they all mean something. Combat actually moves quite quickly as you go through. It's turn-based, so I mean it's as quick as you want it to, but I'm over-explaining things a little bit right now just so you guys have an idea. So I'm going to start hitting buttons and we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with Slice to start off with. Alright. It hit us for 7 damage, we hit it for 91. It tells you right here how much it hit us for and how much we hit it for. And we'll watch as we continue this fight. You see his health is missing up here as well. Alright, now we're going to go with the linker attack. If you look near the bottom middle, down here. The first one is a starter, just like Backstab would be. And when you reposition, I believe it will probably reset your current combo, but we're going to go with our linker. EX Double Strike. So we're going to go BAM and do that. We have grazed him for 78 damage, he hit us for 3. At this point I'm going to reposition. And now our damage should be able to do additional, like 1.5 times the amount of damage. Press Z to confirm hit, okay. And that tells us this up here, or we could hit C to charge them. We're going to hit Z, and we jabbed them for 32 damage. Now we're going to continue on with our linker and do 3 here. That's 102, and now our finisher is going to do 300% attack and 100% crit, and blam, 202 damage. We're slowly getting through him. He's done a little tiny bit of damage to us, but not too much yet. I'm going to go with Deadly Mark. And then I'm going to follow it up with X Draining Palm. I'm not even sure what that does, but it sounds good. I'm going to reposition again. And I'm going to eviscerate him now. And Mending Gash will actually heal me up for 51 HP. And it's 500% of my attack damage. So this should be a pretty big hit here. 292, we have him down into the yellow health. And we're going to continue on. We'll start with Backstab this time. And apparently that just lets us go from Backstab right into a finisher, which isn't terrible. And it looks like our MP is getting drained, so we're going to use Deadly Mark again. We're going to use Draining Palm. We'll restore some of our HP, which we're not missing much. But we still get hit for 3. Not that big of a deal. Now we're going to actually reposition a little bit to get our MP back. Here's our magic meter right here. So if you guys are wondering where I look for that number to see, that is where. And this will drain 10 of our MP, but will allow us to continue on with the combat chain. And finally, Mending Gash for 500% damage and a 42 heal. And that's another 292. The blue slime has bounced on you for 3 damage. Alright, we're gonna do... I think we'll try Dazing Heal, why not? We don't really need to, I just want to see what it does. So that's what we're gonna do. Bam! It did not daze him, that's unfortunate. Alright, Double Strike is up. X Slice. We'll restore some MP, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. And we are going to reposition again. And we are in position now. We're hidden. I'm going to try charging this time, so we can hit C. And we charged and trampled the blue slime for 256 points of damage. That is impressive. We go with dagger throw and a finisher. And he is quite hurt now. We're almost to the end of this combat, I would say. Going to focused stab him, and final blow might be enough to finish him, though I doubt it. Nope, not quite. Alright. We're going to use a Draining Palm. Then we're going to link it. And then we're going to reposition. And another link, and that's it. We won. It shows the picture of our mace there. It's sweet, sweet, nice, and super sexy. We're going to hit enter, and the blue slime. Triple dot. Listen closely. My name is Diane. Take the grassy road to the north. The matron must be stopped at all costs. Good luck, Stabitsu. Alright, you have murdered the blue slime, and if we take a look, this is kind of an overview of what our character is doing and what it's rocking right now. Stabitsu, a level 1 Wespira assassin. We're in classic game mode. Our great flail is I think it does 2 damage, is what that means. And you need +1 vitality and wisdom to use it, I believe. I don't think it adds vitality and wisdom. It might, though. It might. Alright, and then it shows you we have no armor, shield, or charm, and then it shows you our vitality, our strength, our intelligence, our dexterity, and our wisdom stats right now. So, not super great. Not super great. Not terrible, though. Not too terrible. Alright, well, we have murdered the blue slime. We got 86 experience and 455 gold. Item drop. Alright, and here it is. The Parma Shield. Huh. Gain 1%, or regain 1% of current MP per turn. That's not terrible. We don't have a shield right now. Or an offhand weapon, so I don't know if we can dual wield. I'm assuming eventually, yes. But I'm not sure, so we're going to get that. Item equipped and leveled up. Now here you can allocate 4 stat points to the various stats that are before us. What I believe I'm going to do is 1 in vitality, 1 in strength, and then I'm going to put 2 into dexterity for a while. And that's going to be basically how I level up. Now in addition to that, we can put 1 passive point in, which will increase our attack, our max HP, our max MP, or our armor. I am going to, of course, go with the attack because I'm all about offense. Alright, now we can go with maces and mauls if we wanted to. We can go with wand, staff, sword, dagger. I'm going to go with sword, dagger. I feel rogues or assassins in general that aren't ranged should always have a blade. It makes the most sense to me. And we have 4 mastery points we can actually put in, so I will do that right away. And with that, you got to see the first combat and kind of how the leveling up stuff works. I could break off the episode here, but I'm probably going to go a little bit long. Sorry about that, folks. As I said, distractions were going to be aplenty as there are people roaming the house. Had to make another cut right there. I was pleasantly surprised when the developer actually sent me the game, and I was like, I was very skeptical and hesitant because I had never really played games like this. And I was like, it kind of looks okay, and I wasn't sure, and I'm like, I don't really want to use the Steam key if I don't have to. You know, I kind of went through this lamentation process. I'm like, I guess I'll give it a shot. I hope it's going to be at least good enough I can showcase, you know, and I was kind of feeling a little iffy about it, and then I started playing it, and I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. I really enjoy this game. So I'm more than happy to show it off, and show it off for a little while. It's possible if there's any kind of reaction to the game and people actually are enjoying it and liking it, I might actually do a playthrough of this game as an LP, maybe down the road on my channel. So that's something you guys can think about. I will continue to speak like William Shatner, while every single word is its own sentence. It's fine, guys. I don't know. I'm having a hard time projecting today, so if I sound a little quieter than normal, that's probably why. Alright, so ironclad enemies will take 50% reduced damage. That kind of sucks, and it's empowered. Alright, the raven has fallen onto you from a tree. So we will hit enter. It slashed us for 70 damage. That's not fantastic. You have been dizzied. Well. Alright, we're going to do our double strike to start off. We only hit... Oh, we're already bleeding. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll try to slice him once, and then we're going to actually heal. We're exposed. Oops. And you don't want to accidentally just hit random buttons either, because it will get you completely wrecked. Alright, so we're going to have to throw a couple attacks there, and then we're going to have to heal again. Alright, he's dazed now. He is burning. That's a good sign. So we'll do our double strike, our X slice. Oh, but we're wounded and super duper exposed. Have to do our heal. Alright, he's guarding now. This is actually a pretty nasty fight. So we're going to double strike and then reposition. And we're going to use our X slice at this point. We're slowly wearing him down. Our focus stab and our final blow should do a decent amount of damage. Oh, he critically hit us, but we critically hit him too. Alright, we're going to do our dazing heal again. He is dazed. We're going to do Draining Palm, X Deadly Mark. Now we're going to try to reposition ourselves. Alright, we're in position. We're going to charge him. And there we go. We demolished the Raven. It didn't even show us the charge kill there. But that's fine. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. 53 experience, 134 gold. Item drop. And normal Balrog skin, medium defense. Sure, why not? We can equip that. Do we have 5 int? I don't know that we do. Perhaps it gives us those things. I'm not 100% certain, guys. It's one of those things that I haven't quite figured out. See, we don't have 5 intelligence, or we have 7 strength, but we don't have 5 int. I don't know. Maybe we're not getting the full usage out of it. Well, it says plus 5 int and plus 5 strength, so I guess maybe those are bonuses to us. Alright, well then I feel a little bit better. So we're actually... okay. Yeah. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. Alright, so we just got plus 5 strength and plus 5 int, right? So if you take a look here, this is the bonuses to the skills. So here's our base stat, and then here's the bonuses that we have. So that's actually pretty cool. Well, see, I learned something new right there, folks. Something new. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing again. 1 vitality, 1 strength, 2 dexterity. And we're going to once again upgrade our attack. And I'm going to continue to focus on blade mastery. Walk towards the burly figure up ahead. Alright, well, we must go investigate now. Hey there, welcome to Westhaven. The name's Blacksmith. Be careful of the terminal. It's guarding that gate leading to the camp. As an assassin, your feral barrage will deal bonus damage. Alright, we have unlocked 2 new abilities. Ultimate plus feral ultimate, or feral ultimate, if you will. Alright, we're going to go back to the Westhaven fields, and in just a second, actually, not quite yet, we're going to go to the blacksmith first. If you hit Q and you hit enter, you go to the blacksmith. Alright, at the blacksmith, you can view items to buy. I don't have a tremendously huge amount of gold. You can get some quests, and you can activate missions. We'll do the mission first. I am currently in need of 1 palladium, or palladium. Please let me know if you have some. I do not. It's hard to find those things these days. Alright, so let's take a look at the items. Ooh, a dagger, and it's actually quite a bit better than the one we're using, so we are totally going to purchase that. Now, the thing to remember when you're at the blacksmith, if you look at an item and you don't want it, he removes it from the stock. He's like, oh, well, if you don't want it, then it's garbage, and he throws it out. So that's something to keep in mind. And anytime you replace equipment or you get new equipment and you decide it's not as good, you salvage it, and then you get salvage crafting material. So scrap metal, planks of wood, all sorts of stuff. Item purchased. Alright. Well, cool. So now we have a dagger, which does quite a bit more damage. It's actually a katar, which I don't know if you guys are aware, but those are like hand blades. Basically, they go on your hand and your wrist, and they usually like attach to your forearm, or at least they rest against your forearm to give you some stability. And then they're like punch daggers, and you can like literally punch things with this giant blade on the end of your wrist. Or you could be like the shredder and have the claws and stuff like that. Those are all kind of similar weaponry. Alright, we're going to take a look at some of the other items, just to see. Oh, there's a serrated dagger, but our dagger's a little bit better. So we're going to say no thank you. Alright, I guess I have to bring it to somebody else. Alright, and then we'll take a look at the third one. Ooh, I kind of wish we saved for this one. This is unholy katar. Drain 5%. Oh, well, maybe that's actually bad. Nah, no thanks, man. No thanks. Alright, so Mercenaries will eventually show up. They do different things as you can hire them, but they cost 1 gold per turn when they're used. We could imbue, we could quest, we could talk. Let's talk to them for a little bit here. We got some time still. Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen. No idea what that's in reference to. Anyone? Anyone? No? Hey, just thought I'd drop by to chat. Sure. Oh, you're quite the charmer. Chat away. What is this place called? West Haven. We're 5 miles west of Haven. Quite the fitting name, really. Hey, just, why am I here? You'll have to talk to Diane about that. I just hammer metal. What do you do here, anyway? I'm a blacksmith, buddy. What do you think I do? Oh, right. Jeez, we would have been better off with a potato. What's Diane thinking? Thanks, man. Thanks. Do you know anything about that strange woman? Watch your tongue. That's Diane of the Lights Watch. The Lights Watch? You think Cyrus almost defeated the matron by himself? He had help. Can you tell me more? I'm just a blacksmith. Go talk to a scholar or something. You know what? You know how hard it is to carry around all these smithing supplies? Well, the blacksmith follows you. He's kind of like one of your permanent fixtures, so you can always come back to him. Anyhow, let's go do one more battle in the West Haven fields, and then we'll go to Gate 17. And then I'll probably break off this first look. A barbed Hoath, or Hoath, is holding a potato. Well, that's fantastic. Barbed enemies will hurt you heavily if you ult. Well, I guess we shouldn't do that. Alright, let's start off with double strike. Alright, we're already doing better than we did in the last combat. That's a good sign. We will do X slice. We will reposition. And, ooh, we're going to focus. We get double our combo count here. He bashed us for 70. That's okay. We're going to focus stab him there. And we're going to do final blow. And he is actually quite hurt. I'm going to do a dagger throw and a finisher now to heal us up and take him down. There we go. Those bleeds definitely stack up. We critically hit him for 522 damage. That is the power of the new weapon, folks. The power of the new weapon. Alright, so we survived. We got beat up a little bit, but we're okay. We're okay. We got 24 experience, 83 gold. It wasn't the most difficult fight, but we managed it. Alright, unfortunately, we're a little bit hurt, but I'm gonna roll the dice. If you rest, something happens, and I don't recall exactly what it is. I realize you heal up, but I think you reset your combo points or something like that happens. So the longer you can go in combat without resting, the better it is for you. So I'm going to attempt to not rest right now. We're going to go to Gate 17 and see what's up. The terminal awaits you. Beep, bop, beep, bop. Or beep, boop, beep, boop. We'll go with boop. It's better. I will terminate you. Alright, so there we go. There it is. Translocation meter. Lock. This boss will attempt to lock onto you. If you reposition or run, the lock meter will be diminished. If the boss locks on you, a missile will be launched at your face. Good luck. Beep, boop. Alright, so he's got 21 to 31 damage, so quite a bit more than our first few combatants. And he's got a significantly large amount of health, which of course is shrouded from our view once again, but we're going to start off strong with our double strike. And then we're going to do X slice. We're going to reposition. I think we're going to reposition again, and one more time. No, we can't do it again. Alright, I'm going to do dagger throw. Okay, we're cursed. Huh. I don't know what that means. Like, I'm looking down at the bottom here where it says cursed. That's where our normal, our ultimate attack comes from, and unfortunately, I'm not seeing it at all. There we go, we got a little bit of our health back. Oh. We managed to dodge. Can we get into position to hide behind him? No. Alright, well, I'm going to do a focus stab and a finisher. And then I'm going to try healing myself, and it could be that that's why I'm cursed. There it is, okay. So we cured the curse. I forgot you can heal to cure most ailments in this game. Alright, it looks like he's locked on us. That's not great. Deadly mark. Oh no! Only one instances of master race detected. Lock on, speed upgraded. Alright. So we're gonna reposition. And we're gonna do Draining Palm to heal ourselves back up a little bit. He's guarding, we're gonna reposition again. And we're gonna eviscerate him and another finisher to throw in. He's burning, he's guarded, we're wounded, we're gonna heal. We're going to do double strike, and then we're going to reposition. And what we're actually going to do is X slice, focus stab, final blow, and now he's going to be like, oh no! Beep boop, my internal circuits are on fire, woe is me. And now we're actually going to extinguish him with our ultimate, which sounds weird because he's on fire, but I assure you it's probably a good thing, and indeed it was. Holy cow, I've never hit anything for over 1,000 damage. And right there, we just hit it for 2,356.5 damage. And pretty much destroyed his soul. So, there's the combat, folks. Fatal exception occurred. Would you like to send an error report? No, I would not. You sift through the wreckage of the terminal, examining microchips and circuit boards. What is this? Where does this machine come from? Not having answers, you bring the machine back to the blacksmith. This robot was built in the city of Caldora. Really? How did you know that? The blacksmith throws you a broken memory chip. Made in Caldora by T. Machinist Industries. It is etched on the back. I've heard rumors about him. Some say he's brilliant, others say he's in league with the matron. You have to find this machinist if you want more answers. But Caldora's a long ways off from here. They say it's filled with robots. If you want to go there, you'd better get started now. During the night, the pieces of the terminal reassemble themselves and sneak out of the blacksmith's front door. You haven't seen the last of me. As you prepare for the journey ahead, you come across a disheveled, wild-eyed local. Help us! Help! You stop to listen, wondering what's wrong. Some crazy man is killing people, harvesting them for organs. He feeds the scraps to some creatures living in our town's monastery. That doesn't seem like a particularly plausible story. You inquire further. The crazy man calls himself a doctor. He showed up a few weeks ago and drove out the Brotherhood monks in the Great Monastery. He and his bandit henchmen have been cutting up people and selling their organs, then feeding the remains to a creature chained up in the monastery basement. You nod solemnly, wondering whether you should help these people. The path to the monastery involves a lengthy detour, and you can't afford any distractions. The Brotherhood had a lot of valuables stashed in the monastery. The monks didn't take any of them when they ran. If you rid us of the doctor, everything's yours. Caldora can wait. Alright, so greed. Greed is real with this one. Great job smashing up that terminal. I was worried for a second there. Uh-oh. Bumbling boogaloons. Okay. Bandits are incoming. Ready your weapons. You have obtained 1 soul shard. You have bested the terminal. 199 experience, 835 gold. Item drop. Let's see what this is. It is a kite shield, which is significantly better than the Parma shield. So we are going to snag that up, and bam. Item is equipped. And we got rawhide from the crafting. Alright, 1 vitality, 1 strength, and 2 into dexterity. We're going to go with the attack again, and of course our blade mastery. Alright folks, with that I think that's a pretty good idea of what the game has to offer. It's just the tip of the iceberg. The game gets a little bit more involved and more in depth, but you have the basic understanding of what's going on. There are a lot of things that are available to you at pretty much all times except when in combat. There's the blacksmith, the market, the temple, the library, campgrounds, your character screen. You can heal, you can go to the tavern, which eventually you can own, and then the Coliseum where you can do fights. There's random quote-unquote maps that you can do battle in. The game is actually, like I said, it was surprising to me how well it was done. I was completely blown away by this game, so I figured I'd share it, and it deserved at least a first look, if not a full LP later down the road. So, if you guys did enjoy, and you want to know where to find it and more information about it, I'll have all that down below in the description of the video. And just like that, guys, right at the outro, one final distraction. Alright, if you would, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it, and I will catch you guys next time with another first look. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums, and I will see you later.